on, everybody? Crazy Clown Vapes live once again. And I know, guys, I know. I've talked about this freaking thing ever since I got it. I understand that. But I figured out what the problem was with the leak. What the only thing that made this thing leak, okay? And this is user error. It's user error. I just realized what caused this, okay? When you're refilling this, and it, like I said, stressful. It's been a stressful day, and I really didn't think about it, but when you're refilling the Roman Mauser Titan RDTA, oh, excuse me, make sure you lock the channel, the juice channel. Make sure you lock it. Make sure it's on lock. Make sure all your airflow holes are closed off completely. Turn it upside down, and then the open the uh, juice flow control. Open that, and then open the airflows, so that way they'll be open, and then tilt the thing back over. See, I just had a whole thing of juice literally just drip all over me because I I dripped it in there, and when I did, I had the airflows closed, but I forgot to close the airflow control. I mean the freaking locking mechanism. I'm sorry, guys. I'm all over the place right now, but yeah, just a word of advice and stuff. And I know a lot of people, oh, you're stupid, and I don't actually feel stupid for doing it because when I get devices, RDAs, RDTAs, anything like that, I try to mess up stuff like I just did. I try to um I try to push them over their boundaries, to see you as a vapor, uh, what causes, what will cause it to leak, um, what'll cause, spit back, the best air way to get air, like the best airflow control or whatever. I mean, the best way. I mean, just everything. That Me as a vapor, I try to push each device I get over its boundaries to see what capability it is, able to take. Doing Ohm's law, I'll do like crazy builds and see how they go and so forth. But yeah, guys, it's just I like to test my boundaries and stuff with different devices and stuff, and that's a lot of people think that's dangerous and stuff, and it is. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. Don't like go, don't do a trip series and put a 1.1 build on there. Don't do that. You know, even if you're running freaking what are think they're the Samsung uh or Sony, what is it? But anyway, even if you're using a high wattage batteries or high mod battery, uh, I wouldn't recommend throwing a point one on this thing, uh, because you're really going to be playing with fire then. And a lot of people, they sit there, um, and what scares people is with vaping, you I mean, there's dangerous things in everything you do. Honestly, you can take it. Let's take this can for say. This can right here. Everybody knows how to open a can, right? But if you push this thing down in there and your finger slips into this, that little cut off piece right here that keeps it sealed. If you put your finger in there and you slide it across like that right there, I just did. I just cut myself. Exactly my point. Don't see any blood yet. But anyway, But oh, what's up, Anthony? But anyway, guys and stuff. But anyway, it can be something simple as a drink. Everything you do, it can be dangerous. I mean, like I said, you if you open a drink the wrong way and your finger slips in there, you're gonna get cut. And it's the same thing with vaping. You know, everybody, oh, that's a bomb. Okay, I'll put it to you this way: if you sit there, let's say point one, point, whatever, oh one, if you sit there and hold, it doesn't matter, regulated, unregulated, uh, whatever. If you sit there and hold that thing and hold it like for 60 seconds, or just keep like just I mean laying into it, like you're trying to blow it up, because not only is your batteries just sitting there going and going and going, you're overheating them in the process. You're burning out the MOSFET inside of the thing, and yeah, right. But then you end up on the news with half your face blown off, all because of doing something you didn't have no business doing to start with. I don't know how many stories I have seen about, you know, mods blowing up, and it's all because of these teens, or not even teens and stuff. It's just people that don't understand Ohm's law, but they want to be cool, and they're trying to adapt to the vape lifestyle and stuff and all that mess. Even regulated devices can short circuit. The circuit boards can a malfunction. Anything. I mean, just because it says regulated does not mean it's safe. Honestly, and a lot of people take that into, they think that, oh, regulated mods are safer than unregulated. Well, honestly, I don't know how to say. I don't honestly know how to go about that, because uh, with with regulated devices, you've got the chip, the DNA chips or whatever, and the all the different circuit boards and everything, and anything can sit there and malfunction. One part goes wrong, and bam, there it goes, kabooey, you're gone. It happens. I've seen people with regulated devices and they blow up. I mean, it happens. But anything can. It's not just vaping stuff. People got to realize that it's not just vaping stuff. Okay, if I sit here right now and open 20 apps on my phone and run it, let's see, hold up, and I run it to this cord right here, this charger, to my phone, I'm pretty sure it's going to heat up real fast and real quick. And I have tried this before. You used to see it on the news all the time. Teenagers sleeping with their phone under the pillows and stuff, and it blows up in their sleep. It's because you cannot sit there and overcharge something, because when a battery's sitting there charging, you got to think of all the electricity and everything else that's going through the whole device. It can be a computer, laptop, phones, anything. Just, I mean, anything that has any type of electrical units, anything can go wrong, honestly. And it's not just vaping stuff. Anything can short circuit. It's just I mean, that's the thing about technology. I mean, it's crazy that people want to just look at the vaping stuff. Oh, when the vape blows up, what was it? The iPhone? No, 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 no. The Galaxy Note 7, I think it was. Everybody was so psyched about that and everything. It was so cool. Couldn't wait to get it. And all you seen was stories about them blowing up in people's pockets. Well, if you've got, like I said, you've got about 20 apps open on your phone, you got to think, them apps are running your phone battery, and they're running, they're not stopping, they keep going. So it's not only your phone has got to sit there, run every one of those apps, and it's running your battery up. and your battery can't take. You can't sit there and have 20 apps open on your phone and expect it not to overheat. Uh, there's people that have left their phone in cars, and I mean, I'm one of those people that has left my phone in a car, and it was like it was gonna blow up. So I put it and let it cool down before I even use it again, because like I said, devices and stuff, I would not recommend leaving your Mac mods, or any mod for that matter, leaving it out in your car in the sun, or even even in cold, because with the cold, you got moisture in the air, and moisture and electricity really don't mix. So if you've got something and you're sitting out here in the cold, the moisture is setting in on that, and it's sitting there. And if you try to heat that thing up and stuff, and it's already got the uh, freaking whatever going. Like I said, guys, I'm mixed up with my words right now, but forgive me. But anyway, if you sit there, it's gonna short circuit more than likely. I've seen it happen many times, and it's crazy. I mean, it really is. Um, it's crazy. But yeah, guys. But the whole point is, everybody quit making it about the vape stuff blowing up. You know, phones blow up, computers blow up. I mean, anything that has electricity running through it can blow up and short circuit at any time, any moment. It doesn't have to be a particular thing. Uh, it don't. I mean, you could be using a stove, and all of a sudden it shoots flames out of it. I mean, this happened. It's stuff that happens, guys. I mean, you're using batteries for God's sake, and I mean, you're taking a risk if you don't know. You're really taking a risk if you don't know your Ohm's law. I mean, that's one thing you've got to know, or at least if you don't know it, make sure that you talk to somebody that does 100% know for sure that it's safe, and you ain't got to sit there and worry about it. Because I mean, honestly, and stuff, in my opinion, and stuff, that's what a lot of people mess up. They sell these mods to. I know people that'll sell mods to people that are like, they're Mac mods and everything else, and and they don't know all they know is that they're selling it. That's it. And I that's why, if I owned a store that sold products like this, you know, you can't really stop people from buying mech mods or any kind of. You can't stop them from buying anything really, but if anything, they need to make sure, 100% sure, that they can sit there and calculate it right in front of them, and not just look it up on Google, but they can actually take and do the math, and right there in front of them, and show them, prove to them that you can do Ohm's law. Because if not, you're holding a hand grenade. That's it. And when your face ends up blowing off, it's gonna be all over social media. Oh yeah, this mod done this, and I done everything right. Apparently you didn't. If you did, it wouldn't have done it. Well, I mean, more than likely, and it could be a defective mod. It happens. It really does, guys. There's nothing to that. I mean, but if we got to think about this, guys. The government is trying their best to stop what we're doing. And think about it. If the FDA crap goes through, like they're trying to do, I'm trying to scoot back so I can see you guys can see me a little bit more. But if the FDA crap goes through, it's going to shut down the unregulated devices. It's going to shut down every e-liquid out there that we love. The pastries, the custards, the cookies, the freaking uh, fruity, tutti frutti. I don't know. Whatever you guys vape on, just anything. Just but it's gonna mess up every bit of that. So not only that, it's gonna mess up the vapors that actually do get paid to do this mess right here and do reviews for you guys because it's all gonna be the same. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off right here. Crazy Clown Vapes. I just thought I'd get up here and talk to you guys a little bit about that stuff. Go and sign your petitions if you ain't signed them yet, because if this goes through, guys, we're screwed. I mean, honestly, and it's not just screwing one of us; it's screwing all of us. And if they make it to where we can only get tobacco e-liquids and stuff, you might as well go back to doing cigarettes, I reckon. But anyway, Crazy Clown Vape signing off. Y'all have a good rest of the week. Stay safe out there. Know your ohm's law. Stay crazy.